Hey everybody, it's O'Keefe and welcome to another episode of America's Leading Dentists. I'm here with Dr. J.
Hi.
From Scottsdale, Arizona. Dr. J is the founder of Apex Implants and Family Dentistry. And today we're going to talk about the miracle of dental implants and how people can have restored smiles that make them feel youthful again and allow them to get the foods they want to eat. And there's so much value in implants. So I'm so happy to have you here on the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's great being here.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. So you're out of Scottsdale, Arizona. I love it. And why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself and how you got into family dentistry and dental implants?
Sure. So I grew up in a small town in New Jersey. My family moved there when I was 3 years old from India, and went to college out there on the East Coast. And after college, I was like, I can be whatever I want to be. What would that be? And I said that I want to be a dentist. Go figure. My parents were MDs, and they were like, why would you want to be a dentist? And I said, dentistry involves a personal touch more than I feel that the MDs involve. So me being a personal person, I said, this is what I want to do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I went to dental school. After dental school, I said, I don't know enough, and I joined the Army.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
oh,
so
wow.
I was active duty U.S. Army in Fort Hood, Texas.
Oh,
and
wow.
my wife and I, we loved Texas, loved the warmth, but she wanted warmer. And then we got to Arizona.
Oh my gosh, that's so great. So today's show is specifically about dental implants. And so I love talking about dental implants because our listeners, you might be somebody who's missing teeth, frustrated with your dentures, maybe your teeth are failing. There's a lot of confusion in the market because there's big dental implant centers that we see but people want a personal touch. They want to know they trust the doc they're working with. Can you share a little bit about why you got into dental implants and made that one of your specialties?
Yes, sir. So dental implants give people's lives back. I truly believe that. I believe that people who don't have teeth are missing out on the pleasures of food, the ability to smile with confidence, walk into a room and show those big teeth that you're someone to reckon with.
Yeah.
And I said I want to change people's lives and give them a personal experience so that they're not a number like the bigger kind of corporate offices, that they get my attention 24 hours a day. And I give out my cell number to all my patients.
Wow.
None of my patients go home without being able to contact me that day or any further future days.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So what are the most common, what do you see in your practice? What do you, when patients come to you and the solution might be like dental implants, what are the issues or problems they're having that would drive them to come see you?
The main problem they have is not being able to eat their favorite foods, and a confidence issue, where when they smile and they have the dentures that are loose and they flop around,
that's right.
or partials that show this metal clasp, or a cosmetic issue where they really are not confident with their smiles.
That's right. When my mom was still alive, I learned so much about dental implants and dentures because of my parents, because they couldn't stand their dentures. And I remember she was always trying to get food out from underneath her flippers or whatever they call them nowadays. And so why do you recommend, I know there's more alternatives if you're missing teeth, so do you mind just sharing with our audience a little bit about why you believe dental implants are at the top of the scale to be helpful, and the benefits of getting strong, stable teeth for the bone and all that information?
So there's two parts to that. The physiology of it, as you said, the strong, stable bone, that's important because with dental implants, you actually will retain the bone around those implants so that you don't lose any more bone. It's like a safety. You put an implant in, and 90% of the time you're taking care of it, you are actually doing a great job.
Okay, and the other thing that I think people don't realize is when they look like they're aging too quickly by missing the bone. Maybe it's not year one, but over time the jaw starts shrinking, and that becomes an issue where all of a sudden one day you wake up and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my gosh, I look so much older than I am. Okay, so not only do I get the benefit of, now I have something in my jawbone which creates stronger teeth, but cosmetically it improves pretty much.
It cosmetically improves your smile, it improves your facial appearance, where if you're missing teeth, you have a sunk-in look, your lips are pursed most of the time, you don't have that youthful appearance.
Yeah.
And with implants, you get that.
Yeah.
You get that appearance that you're not as old as you think. You actually look younger with your teeth.
Yeah, and you know, the other thing I think people don't realize is now the data is clear that if you're eating foods you love and you're able to eat more, like steak and all the other things that you might lose the opportunity to, the nutritional value and of your health. I mean, what do you?
Absolutely.
Can you speak to a little bit about the longevity on that?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're not getting enough nutrients, and these days we live in a very chemical world, the chemicals that we have outside are insane, and everything that we're eating and choosing. You're eating more processed foods if you're wearing dentures because why? It's easier to eat. Mm-hmm. But when you have teeth, when you have implants that are strong enough to eat the salads, the meat, the vegetables, you know, things that are good for you. Yeah. Your health, your overall appearance, you lose weight.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So when I talk to people about dental implants, one of the first concerns, like, so what's holding people back? And so I always think of like, well, first thing that comes to mind is like, well, when people think of dental implants, they think of expense, like it's not cheap. And I'm like, well, it is a serious investment because you're acting seriously about investing in your future. And I always tell people, and I have a question, I'm going to do it in a second, but I always tell people, like, you buy, like we see, like you buy cars, you buy houses, you buy boats, you buy lake homes, you do all these things, and you pay in installments. With all those things, maybe this isn't true about real estate, but with cars, you drive off the lot and it devalues immediately. Dental implants is one of those things that it increases in value over time because it's actually prolonging, increasing your life experience. There's so many values in that. So I guess let's talk about investment a little bit, and how do you like to share with people how they can get financing, or what are the options people have, or how should they think about cost?
Well, cost is the main reason that people don't want to do it.
Right.
Basically, cost is that you are investing in yourself. So we do offer payment plans because doing these implants, these all-on-X, these where you have your dentures and they're sitting in these implants, takes time. Yeah. So we work with you. During that time, you're paying little by little to get the final product done. So we work extensively with finance companies, with banks to get the teeth that you need.
At the budget you can afford.
At the budget you can afford.
which is so important, folks, because some people, they can afford more monthly than other people. And the other question I think is, I want to ask you the difference between on-X and full arch versus, like, because those are all terms that some people might not be aware of. But also I think sometimes people think, okay, and this happens a lot at implant centers, you walk in, they're like, it's $40,000 or nothing. And people like walk out feeling like they just got sticker shocked. Whereas, do you ever help people create stages of treatment plans so that they can afford it at the time they can afford it?
Absolutely.
Can you explain that a little bit?
Yes, sir. So we have a few options with our smile when you don't have teeth. One is that we put all the implants in. Yep. Once the implants are in, we screw in a hybrid, we call it. And that hybrid is made out of a plastic material which you'll use for 6 to 8 months. After that, once everything is healed, we can switch it over to what is called a titanium type system. I said titanium. zirconia type
Zirconia.
system.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
And that is a lot more cosmetic, more money, but now you've got a stage where, okay, doc, I can get by in this stage for now. I'm going to save up enough money to add to it so I can get.
So is that sometimes why?
zirconia.
Okay, so that makes sense to me now. Like, so this way they're getting the functionality, they're getting the look, they're getting the feel, and it's able to get them the short-term result.
That's
and if
right.
they ever want to upgrade, they can do that as well.
That's right.
Great. That's really important to know. I think that's one of the things that people get really confused on is it's like the all or nothing approach just doesn't work. It's kind of a turnoff. Now the other thing is that I think there's a little confusion around. Okay, well, what if I have a upper denture? How many implants do people necessarily need, and like what are the prices of individual implants? Like range, you don't have to be identical. I know it changes a little bit.
Each individual implant, if you're placing one, would be in the range of $2,000 to $3,000, depending on the foundation we have.
Okay.
You cannot build a house on a poor foundation.
Correct.
So if that bone is healthy and doesn't need extra bone or extra healing in there, $2,000 should cover you.
Okay.
Getting an implant.
2 to
placed.
3, just so people know the higher, like there's range. Good. And then I get a little confused, and I always like people explain to me. So sometimes people need more implants to stabilize an arch versus others. Can you explain that a little bit, or is that more of a patient choice?
So I would like minimum of 4 implants to stabilize your arch.
Because that gives you allows
right.
you functionality and look, and the denture is, or the arch is locked in.
It's locked in.
Got it.
Now, at Apex Dental Implants, what we do is I put in 6 for the price of 4.
Oh, wow.
Because
Okay, did you hear that, folks? Got it. There you go.
If they can take 6, I put in 6 for the price of 4.
Got it.
Why? I get to sleep at night, Ed.
Yeah.
I know I've done
There's
the
less
best.
future problems if there would ever be.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. So, okay, that's a guy here. It's a great sale. So, hey, at Apex Family Dental, you can get the price of, 6 dental implants for the price of 4. That's awesome. Okay, great. And then just real quick terminology. What do people mean by all on X?
Okay, so let's say you have the Golden State Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
Golden Gate Bridge has poles where the bridge actually sits on.
Yep.
So those poles are the X. Those are the implants we place.
Okay.
So all on X means how many of the implants are we placing to keep that hybrid or that bridge stable.
Yeah.
And like I told you before, that minimum of 4, but I do 6.
Okay, I love it. So you answered that. Great. Now, my next question is the other thing that possibly keeps people away, because it's not necessarily a dental implant thing, but it is a dental thing, fear, anxiety.
Yes, anxiety.
Okay, so what is your game plan to help alleviate fear for patients so that they feel comfortable and they come in here like, this wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be?
Great question. My wife is a dentist and she's scared stiff of us.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I have to calm her down before anything, a simple filling, a cleaning.
Wow.
So what do? I cater to chickens, Ed.
Oh, I like that one.
I cater to chickens. I cater to people who are not up to the task of getting it done. They're nervous, they're scared. I give them many options. One is nitrous, calms people down. One is an actual oral medication, which can calm people down. Sedation. We have many options available. Come talk to me.
Yeah.
If you come in, talk to me, I will alleviate your fears.
Oh, I love it. I have heard more people say that they worked up their fear of how bad it was going to be, and then after they did the dental implant procedure, they're like, this was more enjoyable, it was quicker, it was faster. On the pain side of it, I think there's misconceptions about pain in dental implants.
There is.
So can you explain that? Because this is a big, important thing.
It is. It is more painful to take teeth out than to put implants in, and that's where the fear comes from. Is that you experience that pressure, that oh my God, am I going to be numb enough for this? But placing an implant does not require as much numbing as you think.
Yeah.
It's really just as much as you do as for a filling.
Yeah.
You know, you inject in the area, and patients are shocked that they don't feel anything.
Well, and it's just so folks know, isn't it because the nerve is lower than, like, you guys are able nowadays to make sure we're not hitting nerves where when you extract teeth, you're actually ripping out
That's
the part of the bone or part of the tooth that's connected to the nerve. And so I always think that one of the biggest disservices dentists do is they like show these videos of their surgeries on YouTube and like Instagram. I'm like, quit doing that. It looks worse than it is. You know, you're scaring people away. They don't need to see the
It's funny.
procedure.
I tell my patients, I said, you could train a monkey to do this. I said, this is you'll be shocked. I can place an implant in 10 minutes, and most of that time is just to calm you down.
Oh, isn't that interesting? Right. So this is outstanding. Is there anything, I wanted to ask you a little bit about your general practice. Is there anything else about dental implants you just want to let people know? Oh, I meant to ask you. So if somebody wanted to come into the office, before we went on camera, you said you guys do offer free dental implant and restorative consultations?
Absolutely. Invisalign and cosmetic and obviously dental implant consultations are all on the house.
Okay, awesome. So folks, I have a question or two more for Dr. J here, but just give them a call, super friendly, no pressure, no obligation, come in for a free consult and find out what a treatment plan would look like. If you have questions before, and just call the office and they're super friendly, they'll answer all the questions for you, okay? All right, Dr. J, last couple of things. What else do you want people to know in the Scottsdale area about Apex Dental? We talked about dental implants, but just even on the family dental side.
So we obviously specialize in implants, but we do a lot of Invisalign.
A lot of Invisalign.
A lot of Invisalign. And if you haven't noticed, I'm wearing it now.
I do notice now, but I've been with you all day.
Yeah.
And at the conference, and I did not notice it.
So it's amazing.
It's gotten even better.
Yeah.
It's gotten better. Yeah.
It's gotten better and better, and we love what people come in with and what they leave with.
Yeah.
You know, after the Invisalign treatment, it's a total new smile. And we also specialize in cosmetic dentistry. And my wife is a living testament to that. So when you come in and see pictures, you actually see her pictures.
Wow, no kidding.
Of these beautiful teeth which we created.
Yeah, we got to get up on your website, if it's not already there, a link to his wife's cosmetic dental photos. What are some of the misconceptions about Invisalign? Or what are the main concerns when people are holding people back from getting that?
Invisalign is not a miracle cure. It's not a miracle to get your teeth straightened, but it works for the people who have certain issues of misaligned and crowded teeth. It works remarkably. I'll be first to attest that I didn't think it was going to work that well for me, and where I started and where I am now, it's amazing. I am truly a believer.
Awesome.
So that's one of the misconceptions of will it work, and what can it really do?
Yeah.
And the best part of Invisalign is we'll show you. So once you come in, you sit down, we give you a scan, and we'll show you what your teeth will look like after.
Are you able to do that now with cosmetic dentistry as well? Like when give people an idea of like, okay, yeah.
You are to a certain degree. It's not that much difficult than scanning nowadays with the digital scanners. We don't use impression material anymore. You don't have that gooey stuff. We have an awesome digital scanner, and with that we can create what your smile would look like after.
I love it. Well, Dr. J, thanks for being a part of America's Leading Dentist. So folks, if you are looking for a dental implant dentist in your area, if you're looking for Invisalign, cosmetic dentistry, please give Dr. J and his team a call. I'm sure somewhere on this video you'll see the phone number or a link to learn more and book your free consultation. Thanks for being a part of the show.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Hope to see you on the next episode. Take care now.